So, over the years, what has the Nigeria government done to help fight HIV in the nation? Well, they have put in place a number of policies and programs aimed at reducing the spread of HIV and improving the lives of people living with the virus. One of the first things they did was establish the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, in 2005. This agency is responsible for coordinating all HIV-related activities in the country. They also developed a national strategic plan which outlines the country's vision, mission, and goals for the HIV response. The plan includes strategies for prevention, treatment, care, and support for people living with HIV. In terms of treatment, the Nigerian government has made significant investments in antiretroviral therapy, ART. This is the use of drugs to suppress the virus and prevent it from progressing to AIDS. The government has also implemented a number of programs to improve access to testing and counseling services. These programs include free and voluntary counseling and testing, as well as mobile clinics that bring testing services to remote areas. The Nigerian government has also been working to reduce the stigma and discrimination faced by people living with HIV. This is done through public awareness campaigns and education programs. They've also been providing support to organizations that provide care and services to people living with HIV. For example, the government has been working with faith-based organizations to provide care and support to people living with HIV in their communities. So what's the level of awareness about HIV in Nigeria? Well, there's still a lot of work to be done. According to UNAIDS, only about 40% of Nigerians know their HIV status. This is despite the fact that the government has been working hard to promote testing. There is still a lot of stigma and discrimination against people living with HIV. This makes it difficult for them to access the treatment and care they need. Despite these challenges, the Nigerian government has been praised for its efforts to control the HIV epidemic. In 2018, the country was removed from the list of countries with the worst HIV epidemics, which is maintained by the World Health Organization. This is a major achievement for the government and the people of Nigeria. So, has there been good cooperation from the government and the people? Well, there's no doubt that the Nigerian government has put in a lot of efforts to fight HIV. However, more needs to be done to improve access to treatment and care, as well as to reduce stigma and discrimination. The good news is that the government has been working with traditional and religious leaders, as well as civil society organizations, to raise awareness about HIV and to mobilize communities to take action. With continued effort, Nigeria can continue to make progress in the fight against HIV. Thanks for watching.